So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Not Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So quickly, I'm going to show us how to cut. I'm going to show us the simplest method ever, okay, to cut a plain trouser. So stay with me. In a few minutes, we will be done. All right. So these are the measurements we are going to be using. Waist measurement of 32. The tie or the lap is 26. The trouser length is 35, the knee is 17, and the ankle is 13. So this is my tape, my long ruler, my French curve, and my scissors. All right, so before you know it, we're done with this video. So let's start. First of all, we're going to identify the horizontal lines before coming to the vertical lines. So first we identify our starting point. So this is where we'll be starting our measurements. On this mark here is where we'll start our measurement. So from here, I'm going to take the trouser length. The trouser length, like I said, is 35. So this is 35 right here. I'm going to add 2.5 inches, hemming allowance. So that is that, right here. So the next thing is for us to get the half length or the knee length of this trouser. Simply divide your length of the trouser into two, and this becomes what? The knee length. So we have the knee length at 17.5. I'm going to extend it this way. Mark my 17.5 here. Mark the trouser length, which is 35 here, and the hemming allowance, which is 2.5 inches. That becomes 7.5. Let's confirm this. Right. So the next thing I'm going to do is to make these lines visible. These are our horizontal lines. Okay. Our horizontal lines. Horizontal lines. Now it's very important for us to mark the beginning point where we'll be taking our measurements. So I'm going to mark out half inch by the side here where we are going to be taking our measurements from. So all the measurements we're going to be taking are going to be beginning on this line, this way, and this way. So let's go back to the waist measurement, okay? Now the waist is 32. You divide 32 by 4. When you are cutting, you divide waist measurement by 4. Divide 32 by 4, you will have 8. Now I'm not going to start the waist here. I'll come in here by half inch. Then I'll start taking the waist measurement. So this is 8, right? I'm going to add half inch seam allowance. That becomes 8.5. So this is the waist here. I'm now going to come it down by what? By 3/4. Then I'll join this to the beginning point here. And this right here becomes my waistline. I'm going to level them, okay? If you are lost, drop a question in the comment section and let me know where you are lost, alright? Next thing we're going to do is to locate the crotch. And when cutting a trouser, you divide your waist measurement by 4 to get your crotch length. So dividing 32 by 4, you have 8. And 8 becomes our what? Our crotch length. I'm just going to add half inch to it, okay, to make it a little bit free, right? So you can still use the 8 though. Now this crotch length becomes our what? Our lap line. We'll get our lap line on this crotch length. Very simple. The next thing we're going to do is to locate the hip line, okay? And the hip line is located 2 inches above the crotch line. So this becomes our hip line, 2 inches above the what? The crotch, 2 inches above the lap line. Our crotch is located 2 inches above the lap line. So this is it. We measure here from this lap line up 2 inches to locate our crotch, our hip line. So now we'll extend this mark here to this place. So we take from this side here, we're having 9. Bring the 9 down. We have it here. Now we're going to add half 1 inch, okay, to get the hip. So we'll join this point to this point here. Now, if you have your hip measurement, if you had taken your hip measurement, you use it here. But if you have not taken, you will simply add 1 inch to what you have here. And from here, we measure to have 9. This is the 9, all right? We now added 1 inch to get the hip, all right? The next thing for us to locate the what? The tie. And we say the thigh is 20 what? 26. That is 13. When you're cutting, divide your thigh measurement by 2. That is what? 13. This is 13 right here. Alright. You can use your free hand to do what? To curve this. Alright. Or you can use your French curve. Either ways, you'll get it. Can you see that? Very perfect. So the next thing for us to do now is to get the knee measurement, okay? And we say how we're going to get our knee measurement. Before getting this knee measurement, I want to show us a very simple, like I said, it's a very simple method. All right. How we're going to shape our trouser? We'll come down here. I'm going to mark 1.5 inch from the beginning point here. I'll mark it here. At the knee line here, I'll mark only 1 inch. Here I mark 1.5. And I'm going to join this point to this point here. This is my straight rule. Join this point to this point here. You see this? Then I'll use my French curve. Just mark the one using my French curve. I won't use it this way. It won't be what I want. I'll use it this way. Join this line to the what? To the lap line here. You see that? The next thing I'm going to turn it this way and join this mark to the hip line here. You see that? So you can see the shape of our trouser coming out perfectly. Alright. The next thing for us to do now is to get the what? The ankle measurement, the knee, and finish it up. So how are we going to get our ankle measurement? We said our ankle is 13 divided by 2, that is 6.5. So this is my 6.5 right here. Alright. From this, okay, let me measure this way. This is my 6.5. Alright. Now coming here, my knee measurement is 17 divided by 2. You have 8.5. So this is my 8.5. Can you see that? So I'm going to join this line to this line here. You see that? The next thing is to join this point to this point here. We join it this way. You see? But guys, I want to show you something. This point here shouldn't be sharp, alright? Shouldn't be sharp. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to blend it a little. Shouldn't be sharp. You see that? Very simple and straightforward. So guys, coming down here, let's extend this line here. So as you can see, we are done sketching the what? The front piece of this trouser. It's as simple and straightforward as this. This is different from the other formula that I normally do, and you will see a straight line at the center here. Alright. This formula is different from that other formula. But you can see they're all giving you the same thing, right? So it's that simple. So let's get rid of this and go over to the back piece. Okay. So watch carefully how I'm going to cut it out. I'm leaving this chalk mark so that you can see, like, can still see the trouser. That's why I left the chalk mark so you can still see the trouser very well. Now we'll move over to the what? To the back piece. Alright, so coming over to this back piece, I'm going to show you a very simple way of getting our back piece. You can see I've kept my front piece on top of the material to cut my back piece, and I've left an allowance here of more than 3 inches. Can you see? Here are the same thing. All right. So watch carefully how I am going to what I'm going to do. Now I am going to at the waist area here. I'll come up here by 2.5 inches. Beside it, I'll come out by what 2 inches. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is to join this point to this point here. Join it that way. The next thing for me to do now is to shift this up piece, one of the pieces of the front piece. I'll shift it this way, all right, leaving the down piece here. You can see the down piece there. I'll shift it this way, giving an allowance of this is like 2.25 inch here, all right. Mind you, this is where the down piece is ending. You can see it clearly, all right. At this point here, I'll leave an allowance of about 3 inches. Okay, this is where the down piece is ending, so I can see it very well. Now I'm going to show you something uniquely here. When you are covering the curve for the back piece, it's not going to be as deep as the front one here. It is somewhere here. This is where the curve will be, not as deep as the front one. And then this is how I'm going to cut it out. Can you see this? Very simple and straightforward. So after this is done, I'm simply going to cut this trouser beginning from here. Right? Cut this way. Alright, so next I'm going to cut it down here like this. So at this point we are done cutting this trouser. It's as simple and straightforward as this, guys. So if you enjoy watching this video, hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that whenever I drop my videos, you will be notified. Thank you so much. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Thank you.